Check we should be live.
That's one. Just start logging in now.
If you need Wi-Fi, if you need Wi-Fi here, use the.
Is it faster?
Yeah. That's the password. That's the name you're looking for.
They're here?
Yeah. That's the name you're looking for, and that's the password.
I like it. You know what's going on? Go. NTG. That almost looks like something else. Oh, I got a name. Is that your opinion?
Yeah, that should be faster.
Looks like something. Ooh. Lightning, baby. Maybe I'll get some stuff that I normally don't get. Okay, I got Facebook up. I can go anytime. I don't know. Visit. Is a senior. Do you ever check YouTube or no?
I check it.
YouTube. Because Twitter we get the least amount of names, but I'll keep Facebook. Let me do this. Oh no, dude, I can't even get on Facebook. Nothing. I've never had that happen. Bye-bye Wi-Fi. Dude, what happened? Phone's gone.
Oh boy, you got your phone because we in.
I got nothing. I can't restart my phone either because I'm missing a tab. I can get on Twitter. I can't get on YouTube.
You can use this.
On Facebook. There we go. I got nervous.
You got it?
I got nervous. So we are on. Mike's one. This is mine, and this is what? That's
you. That's the mic outside, and this is the music. This one.
This is the one.
The music that you're hearing.
Can you hear it in here?
Mm-hmm.
Can you? Yeah. I can't. Oh, that music. That's the mic. This is my. So 158.
Make sure he says that we live so people can see.
You want to go after the national anthem or before?
Doesn't matter.
Just tell me. I could put something saying more. Stop.
We got 8 people already watching.
Where? I got 3. Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah. Got one in Twitter.
So we don't have a camera here, like.
No.
That's okay.
Well, yeah, this one if you want to.
What does that show now?
I wanna put it in the picture so I can zoom into the picture, but I can't right now. I'm kind of tight.
Tight, baby. Get a ball. If he doesn't grab a phone, he's going to fire.
That'd be nice, man. Get the picture.
Huh?
I want to get the picture. You know, whoever's fishing.
So, the DJ guy out here, this guy, he's a DJ, says, we can't play music. We just have to put a disclaimer up. No?
On live streaming, you cannot live stream. Video, yes. Yeah.
Okay, come on, hit it.
That's your thing.
Like, when do you start your lineups and stuff like that after that? Okay. So we can
We
so
live.
I'll intro. All right, good. Good evening. Welcome to Stream Live Tampa. This is Jim Delaney. We're here at Robinson High School in South Tampa, Florida. As we have a high school softball matchup this week, we have visiting the Durant Cougars, coming off a long 4-week break of playing, practicing, anything because of numerous COVID protocol issues that they had within the program, but they're back in action this week. And the host team, Robinson Knights. This is a non-district, non-class matchup with two of the better programs in Hillsborough County. Robinson always scrappy, a little bit underrated. Durant, has a lot of talent this year. So did Robinson. This should be a good matchup tonight in the circle tonight for the home team. Robinson Knights and senior Olivia Van Zandt. She is a signee of Carnegie Mellon
Just making
University
sure we got started.
in Pittsburgh. She'll be going up
Yes.
Started first, yeah. Thank you.
for Durant tonight will be freshman Bryceland Biedenball. Her first career start in the circle for Durant comes on the road here against Robinson. When we get to the defense, and now my puppet master here, as we can see, has the defensive lineups, one for Durant and when you see that, our puppet master, we got here later than normal. Everybody, we got 4 camera angles set up. We do not have the center field camera angle like we normally do, which separates us from just about anybody else out there. But as soon as the plate meeting is over with, the PA announcer here at Robinson will go over the lineup for the national anthem, and then we will get to the game here momentarily. A couple things to keep in mind. If this is your first time watching a game on Stream Live Tampa, your audio will go out at some point. It's not your phone, it's not your tablet, not anything on your end. There's nothing wrong on our end. We're purposely cutting our mics when any walk-up songs are played for the Robinson batters. The national anthem, we cannot play any music in between innings because we don't have copyright licensing rights for those songs. So bear with us. We'll still have the feed and everything like that. But as long as Wi-Fi is good, we shouldn't have any heat problems. There's a lot of shade here. It's a night game, so once the sun goes down, it'll be good. But just keep in mind, at times you won't have the audio.
All righty, thanks, buddy.
We will take a break here, so our new good friend, Nick, here at Robinson High School will take over.
Welcome to Robinson High School, the proud home of the Robinson Lady Knights softball team. For tonight's matchup between the Durant Lady Cougars and the Robinson Lady Knights. Let me introduce our umpires for the evening. Behind the plate, we have umpire Don Goldstein. And on the bases, umpire Chuck Birdwell. And now for the visiting team starting lineup. Leading off for the Lady Cougars, number 4, center fielder Shelby Allen. Batting second, number 11, the left fielder Riley Trice. Batting third, number 3, the right fielder Kensington Marsh. And batting fourth, number 12, the pitcher Bryceland Biedenbaugh. Batting fifth, number 18, the designated player Peyton Haxton. Batting sixth, number 22, the shortstop Emily Smith. Batting seventh, number 21, behind the plate, Raina Trice. Batting eighth, number 15, playing second base, Emma Chisholm. And batting ninth, your first baseman, number 25, Mckenna Thompson. And your flex player, number 13, Cheyenne Wood. The Lady Cougars head coach, Olivia Cuellar, and assistant coach, Matt Carter. And now for the starting lineup of your hometown Lady Knights softball team.
Reserves.
I don't have them.
Oh, you don't have them?
I can do it.
Sure, if you want to. Leading off for the Lady Knights, playing center field, number 20, Jordan Stevens. Batting second, behind the dish, number 13, Riley Onisawa. Batting third, Playing the hot corner, number 18, Lindsay Chadwick. In the cleanup spot, your first baseman, number 17, Destiny De Hoyos. Batting fifth, your designated player, double 2, Alexis Lantrip. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 10, Coco Poussin. Batting seventh, playing short, number 4, Jocelyn Campo. And batting eighth, playing left field, number 2, Sid Hall. Batting ninth at second, number 16, J.C. Paxton. And your flex player, number 6, on the mound, Olivia Van Zandt. And your Lady Night subs, number 5, Haley Megan. Number 7, Morgan Mason. Number 8, Alyssa Borum. Number 9 on IR, Cassidy Lund. Number 11, Orly Probasco. And number 15, also on IR, Candice Rapine. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would stand, remove your hats for our national anthem.
Coaches against teams. Stream live Tampa. And I see something on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the bad bells in your mouth go.
Go. Ready? You ready?
Okay, so we're ready for action here.
Let me also introduce the Lady Knights coaching staff. Head coach Ed Gallio, assistant coaches Cody Slater, Pete Lito, Joel Stevens, Rob Crosby, Rick Wechter, and Ron Slater. And the team manager, John Wechter. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to announce that tonight's game is being streamed live on Stream Live Tampa. You can catch them on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And now leading off for the Lady Cougars, number 4, Shelby Allen.
down and they lead off the game. We will expect to steal right off against your own bases.
And now coming to the plate for the Lady Cougars, number 11, Riley Trice.
Twice in the first one of the season.
Here you go, Olivia.
Again, like we had said at the beginning, Durant, this is only their second game this week. They're back after a 4-week layoff. Except for one player, number 17.
Way to be, Olivia. Way to be, Olivia. Right for the Lady Cougars, number 3, Kensington Marsh.
Kensington Marsh. There's a big over here. Finds a hole in the infield and the screen and the Cougars working on nothing. On the ice there for Marsh. Transfer hold at second.
Comes to the plate for Lady Cougars, number 12, Bryson Beaton.
Freshman Bryson Beaton. 3 home runs on the season. 2 home runs on the season. City up here in round 7. Only freshman on the great spot this year. So this is high.
Here we go, Olivia. Here we go.
So he's a missing one. Living games in it soon. Robinson Knights.
That's the pitch. Way to be, Liv.
That's the first out recorded by Van Zandt. Strikeout.
And now coming to the plate, number 18, Peyton Hexton.
Brings up sophomore Peyton Hexton. MVP tonight. Hitting more for third base and shining. That's the number one. She's got a win last season. Big swing for sophomore. For the Cougars. Maryland catcher. Pushing up the choice team this season. He's given Coach Bell the responsibility to get on the plate. Absent saving the legs and put down is the positive for the group. Change it, miss, and low. 1-1. Circle for Robinson. A big strike out the last at bat. One run early on. Still got 2 runners on. Riley tries the second. Marshall first. 8-2. 2-1. This is Laura. Good play.
Here you go, Liv. Here you go.
Also, here's down 3-1. Say it's got to be careful. Misses. Second run for the winner. Come on. Brings up senior captain. Shortstop. Smith. Radford University in the fall. Quiet leader. Very soft spoken. Another catcher. Actually signed with Radford. Big South Carolina one program up in Virginia as a catcher. Additionally, next season is freed up.
And on the way for the Lady Cougars, number 22, Emily Smith.
She is short. There's a drive in the left. He keeps going and going. Brandon Slayton, Emily Smith. It is now 5-0 early. Cougars. Second grand slam of the season. Emily Smith got out in front of that one, turned on it. Quick 5-0 lead for Durant here in the first. We'll bring up senior catcher Raiders twice. Big back. Cougars.
And now coming to the plate for the Lady Cougars, number 21, Elena Trice.
2 outs. I think he'll need 20 practices for his 4 weeks. Spring break will be up. 3 games for the Cougars. What a week down. Can't get out in front of that one. Second baseman JC back to the next play. Second out of the inning.
And now coming to the plate, number 15, Emma Chisholm.
Brings up sophomore Emma Chisholm playing second base tonight. Good athlete.
There you go, Liv. There you go, Liv.
Facebook, Twitter, tweet us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Simply since the inception of Scream Out Tampa. That to you.
Here we go, Liv. Here we go. Yeah, good catch.
Great play. Almost everything.
Talk to me, though.
Let's go, Jordan. Let's go, Jordan. Need base runners. Need base runners.
Okay, we're back here on Stream Live Tampa. Thanks for your patience. As we came back just in time here in the bottom of the first batter, Jordan Stevens, center fielder for Robinson, hit a leadoff home run for the Knights. A 5-spot went on the board for Durant in the top of the first, powered by a grand slam from senior captain Emily Smith. We appreciate everybody texting, commenting about our audio issues. We worked through them feverishly with Javier Nunez, our technical director, sitting just to the left of me. So hopefully everybody can hear it. Sounds good on our end. As freshman Bryson Beanball getting her first career high school start here at Robinson. She has delivered big time for the Cougars so far this season with 3 home runs, but this is her first start in the circle. As no surprise, always heads up, senior catcher Raina Trice sees a ball in the field. That's a stoppage in action here. So here we are at the bottom of the first. Jordan Stevens, the Alabama signee for the Robinson Knights, leads off with a home run for Robinson to get themselves on the board. Now up catcher Riley Onisawa. We got a 2-0 count. Beaten ball misses just low, 3-0. Dave Carney, Robert Dodson, thank you fellas for watching. Scott Sanchez, thank you for watching. Robin Sanchez, thank you for texting that we had audio issues. Change-up misses, why not, on a 3-0. You're struggling finding the zone. Trice dials up the change-up for her pitcher. And Durant will have a little bit of an infield meeting there. That is the first run of the season given up by Durant pitchers, but this is the first matchup of a team competitive like Durant. They had shutout wins over Leonard, 5-0 was a good game from first-year head coach Sammy Tyler for Leonard Longhorns, and a 15-0 win over Plant City and a 20-0 win over Brandon earlier this week. So Durant hits the road for the first time tonight here in South Tampa, and you're watching Stream Live Tampa as freshman Bryson beat a ball. Gets herself in a little bit of trouble early on. She's got a 5-1 lead now as she'll face Lindsey Chadwick, junior third baseman for Robinson. Another big bopper. They've hit 13 on the season, now 14 with that home run from Stevens. According to my records here in front of me, I believe that is home run number 5 for Jordan Stevens. So Onisawa on first, Chadwick at the plate. Lindsay's father, Chadwick, was the first person I saw. I will appreciate Greg Feldman giving him a heads up to look out for us. We'll have Greg Feldman, assistant coach down at Newsom. We'll have Newsom at Durant coming up on April 13th. Big matchup in East Hillsborough County, but tonight it's Durant at Robinson. First road game for the Durant Cougars coming off the 4-week layoff. That is a hard shot. Gets by second baseman Chisholm. Goes into the outfield past Marsh. She'll bring it in. They're going to wave Onisawa around. That throw is wide to the left up the third base line. Beaten ball stops any more damage from happening. And Durant looked a little shaky on defense there, getting that relay in. That was something that was a cause of concern coming back after not practicing very much and not playing for 4 weeks. Was some defensive situations and things like that they're going to have to battle through. So second run in for Robinson. We'll count that as a double and a throw on reach third on a throwing error. Off the bat of Lindsey Chadwick. Now up the Santa Fe signee Destiny De Hoyos hits one off Woods' glove at third. That ball will be basic. That is an out. Goes off Woods' diving attempt. Senior Emily Smith gets that in the 5-6 hole, throws all the way across to Thompson, gets an out. First big out, but it's an RBI. RBI for De Hoyos. It's now 5-3 Durant.
Here we go, Lex.
So out number 1 recorded for Bryson Beatonball. And thank you, my cousin Chrissy Greco, watching on Facebook from North Canton, Ohio. The Beatonball struggling a little bit, trying to find a zone, getting hit a little bit here. As we've got the DP tonight, Alexis Lantrip. First 5 hitters for Robinson are all dangerous. Can go yard anytime. They hit the ball very hard. So we had first inning. We've got 8 runs on the board already. 5-3 Durant here in the bottom of 1. Awesome Robin and Scott across the way here at Robinson High School campus, as Durant and Robinson are playing baseball as well, which is pretty common obviously here in high school sports in Hillsborough County. Keep texting me. Robin and Scott will give some updates, people watching here. See what the baseball game is doing. But back here on the clay, we get 2-1. Now 1 out. Beanball with the pitch, fouled off by Lantrip. So quite a bit of action here at the plate for both teams in the first inning. Grand slam by Emily Smith help the Cougars claw across 5 runs in the top of 1. Leadoff home run by Jordan Stevens here in the bottom of 1, and a couple other runs added on have cut the Cougar lead to 5-3 as Beanball misses low. The count goes full, 1 out, nobody on.
Here we go, Lex. You got this.
A little bit of a rise ball. Diving attempt by Shelby Allen in the center. Can't squeeze it. Looked like she had it till her left elbow hit the ground. She comes up rubbing that elbow a little bit. Let's see if she's okay, but the ball falls in for a base hit. So left fielder, I've got Coco Pusana. How can I not say Coco Beware for all you WWE fans out there? I guess it was WWF back then. Mikey Time is not here tonight, folks. My partner, Mikey Paris, on the mic, couldn't make it tonight. So he is here in spirit. He's supposed to text me a couple funny lines that he had penned down for tonight. We'll see if he can do that. If not, we'll see him next time. We'll go over that, our future schedule here in a bit. Beanball is pitch. Fouled off again by Poussin. So 0-2. Beanball in desperate need of a pop out. Ground ball here, strikeout, just like Van Zant got one in the first inning when she gave up 5. And then settle down, see if Beanball can, just misses in the outside corner. Ball 1 on Poussin. This is high. Now count goes to 2-2. Beanball was up 0-2 on Poussin. 5-3 Durant early on here in the first. Hard grounder fisted by Poussin. See if they can turn it. No. Chisholm can't squeeze it at 2. Wood fielded it cleanly. It looked like it was a good throw. It was a little behind Chisholm, but that should have been grabbed at 2. Now, instead of getting 2 outs and at least a lead runner out, it goes to first and third. As Poussin will be safe on the error. And Lantrip will make it all the way to third. Head coach Olivia Cuellar come out, see what she's discussing with the home plate umpire. So thank you everybody for watching Stream Live Tampa. We got a defensive timeout here, it looks like, from Coach Cuellar, making a couple changes in the field. Looks like sophomore Amy Bach will come in for fellow sophomore Emma Chisholm at second. The outfield looks like it stays the same. Everybody else is good. So again, thanks for watching Stream Live Tampa on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can watch.
And now at the plate for your Lady Knights, number 4, Jocelyn.
As we're helping our PA announcer here. With the substitution. Make sure he gets Amy Bach's name correctly. And that ball is scolded down the right field line. 1 run is in. It's now 5-4 Durant. Base hit. Didn't get a chance to mention her name by shortstop Jocelyn Campo. And this is the situation that was going to happen to every team. But to see how Durant could handle some adversity
some defensive communication issues. Nice play by Wood. Diving play, doesn't squeeze it, but it's a foul ball. We got perfect angle of this right here, right down the line. But I don't think Don Goldstein behind the dish tonight needed any help. Makes the correct call. Nice play by Wood or attempt. So it just goes as a foul ball. So it's now 5-4 Robinson, or excuse me, 5-4 Durant. Runners on first and second. And timeout by Durant. His assistant coach / pitching coach, Matt Carter, legendary coach at Durant, been involved in that program over 20 years, head coach of the 2012 state championship team. That the head coach, Olivia Cuellar, was on, played second base. Coach Carter, very calming. He served as the head coach on Tuesday against Brandon.
Subbing in for the Lady Cougars, number 23, Amy Bach. Second base.
Pulling a little double duty here, since we know the Durant roster very well. Helping the PA announcer here with the pronunciation of the substitute tonight, Amy Bach, sophomore, coming in at second base. So situation now is 5-4 Durant. First and second, 1 out. Biedenbach got the first pitch in for a strike on left fielder Sydney Hall. Junior for Robinson at the plate. Freshman Biedenball, he squares around by Hall. Ball in the dirt. No throw.
Oh, 1-1 or 1-1? Thank you.
Thank you, home plate umpire Don Goldstein, helping both of us up here, Mick. I had it as 1-1 ball. It is 1-0. Second pitch from Biedenball is fouled away. Ground ball to Smith. It's short. See if she can turn it. Almost does. She tried to take it herself. Great play. She was moving. Her momentum was moving that way. Senior captain trying to get her team rallied up with an inning double play, but she'll get the lead runner at second. And Campo, who was sliding in there, a la 1980s MLB, which was kind of nice. She was just trying to take out the fielder. So that'll go as a fielder's choice for Hall. 2 outs now. Poussin will move over to third. And that brings up second baseman J.C. Thaxton. Drives one to right center. Short hops the wall. Allen will get it in. Smith almost backpicked the runner going. The batter now runner trying to stretch that into a double. Heads up play by Emily Smith, but that'll go in as an RBI double. Scores Poussin. Hall will go to third. And just like that, we're tied at 5.
And now back to the plate for the Lady Knights, number 20.
And had Matt Carter coming back out, assistant coach, pitching coach for Durant. Looks like he's going to make a change. I think he has to make a change. Durant has nobody up in the pen. We didn't get the first person out of the bullpen for either team tonight. And it looks like senior Mckenna Thompson, who pitched the first inning the other night, started in the win over Brandon, will move over from first base. Looks like Biedenball and Thompson will just switch. Senior Mckenna Thompson, signee of Miami-Dade College. Big, hard thrower. Late bloomer in the Durant program, just like the Trice twins. Not a lot of playing time her first 2 years. But he's really come into her own. And she also hit a home run on Tuesday night. And she basically comes in with a tie ball game, 0-0, but it's 5-5 in the book and on the board, and she'll inherit a runner at second and third that will still belong to Biedenball.
And now coming in to pitch for the Lady Cougars, number 25, Mckenna Thompson.
And we are back at the top of the order. And senior, future Alabama Crimson Tide, Jordan Stevens. Led off this inning with a solo shot to get her Knights on the board. Now she comes up second time here in the first. 5-5 ball game. 2 outs. Let's see if Thompson can get out the leader of the Robinson Knights, leadoff hitter, center fielder, Jordan Stevens. So let's see how Durant we're reading the text and all the comments that we're getting. We appreciate everybody's support. This is fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, so we're back here. So we're back here in Robinson High School. 5-5 ball game. Durant got 5 in the top of the first, powered by a grand slam by senior Emily Smith. And there's been a solo shot by this batter here in her first at bat in this inning. And the Robinson Knight bats have just poked it around and tied the ball game. Senior Mckenna Thompson comes in relief of Beadenball. Her and Beadenball basically just switch positions, pitcher and first. Tough go-round for the freshman in her first high school performance, or pitching performance. Giving up 5 and still has 2 runners that she's responsible for, but she'll play some first base in her bat. We'll see if that can remedy her performance so far tonight. As Thompson comes in, Mckenna Thompson comes in, now count goes to 1-1 on Stevens, who hit her 5th home run of the season earlier this inning to get the first run on the board for the Knights. So senior Mckenna Thompson going to Miami-Dade College in the fall, dealing to fellow senior Raina Trice. And Raina Trice behind the plate, not afraid to pull the trigger on anybody. Extremely savvy catcher, asking for some help. Anything that Durant can get to get an edge here and get out of this bottom of the first. So Raina Trice, senior behind the plate. Senior Mckenna Thompson with the pitch. Low and inside, misses, now 3-1. Runners at second and third here. We got Hall at third, Faxon at second after the double. Count full on senior Jordan Stevens. Just Javier Nunez and myself here tonight, everybody. We worked feverishly, or Javier did more than I did, getting all the equipment up. That ball misses low, gets by Trice. There's going to be at the plate, and she will slide in safely on the wild pitch. Hall and Robinson takes the lead 6-5. Thaxton will move over to third. Stevens at first on the walk. Still 2 outs. Now Durant finds themselves down 6-5 here in the first. Catcher Riley Onisawa. She walked and scored in the first, or earlier in this inning in the first, as I'm looking at my book. So 2 outs, runners at the corners. Senior Mckenna Thompson in to finish this inning. Ball a little low. Stevens obviously slides. Her and Shelby Allen are very similar to each other. Stevens a little older, 1 year older. And when they get on base, both leadoff batters for tonight's teams, they're going to steal. So senior Mckenna Thompson here falls behind on Onisawa. 2 outs, 1-0 pitch. Tips, goes off the mask of Raina Trice. Doesn't seem affected. No surprise there. And the Durant Cougars find themselves down 6-5. Mckenna Thompson trying to get him out. And there's a drive into right at Kensington. Marsh squeezes it, but the Knights put 6 across, leave 2. Okay, so we will move to the second inning. Senior Olivia Van Zant will pitch to fellow pitcher now. She's a pitcher in the book. Senior Mckenna Thompson. As there was a lot of action in that first inning. Durant hopped on Robinson quickly. 5 runs in the top of the first. Robinson battled back, hit the ball all over the park, and put 6 on the board as it is now 6-5 going into the second. Robinson and the Durant Cougars. Again, coming back from 4 weeks off. Before this week, this is the second of 3 games this week. They'll be at Plant tomorrow night, but tonight they're here even further south Tampa at Robinson. As Senior Thompson will take a low strike there from Van Zant. Top of 2, 6-5 Robinson. High school softball, Stream Live Tampa. Everything that you're seeing switching is at the fingertips of my partner here, Javier Nunez. Thompson, big swing, fouls it back. So now Olivia Van Zant working with a lead after giving up 5 runs in the first inning. As she'll face now fellow pitcher Mckenna Thompson, senior pitcher as well, on an 0-2 pitch, up high, misses. Good eye there by Thompson. So here we go. 1-2 pitch, change up, hands held back by Thompson, fouls it off. Great pitch by Van Zant. Senior versus senior. And right now in the book, senior pitcher versus senior pitcher. And Javier Nunez and myself, Jim Delaney. Extreme Live Tampa here. Ball misses outside on the rise ball, 2-2. We had a little car difficulties here on the way here today, everybody. We got here later than we normally do. That's why you don't have the center field camera that we typically have. And really nobody else has when live streaming high school sports around here. But we do have 5 camera angles, and that one is a called third strike on the corner. Back-to-back called third strikes for Olivia Van Zant. Goes back to the top of the order now. Junior center fielder Shelby Allen singled and scored in the first. Shelby Allen, the spark plug. Younger, a little bit smaller version of Jordan Stevens for Robinson. She gets on, expect her to steal. Swings and fouls that one hard down the first base line. Senior Olivia Van Zant misses a little bit outside. She's working with a lead here after her teammates put up 6 runs in the bottom of the first after giving up 5 in the top of the first. But she got the first out on the called third strike, and Mckenna Thompson now to Shelby Allen. Gets her out in front and hits her on the back of the head on the bounce. Onisawa overran that one behind the dish. So it goes as a foul ball, and Allen stays alive here. Junior center fielder Shelby Allen. A lot of paw prints on that on her helmet. That's part of their program for good play, good academics. They get rewarded with paw prints on their helmets. Fakes the slap. Ball down in the dirt, 2-2 from Van Zant. Senior Olivia Van Zant going off to Carnegie Mellon University. Division III school up in Pittsburgh. In the fall, that ball misses high to Allen, excuse me. Count goes full. And I'm getting some texts, some comments. We got people at different ball games around tonight in this great high school softball community that we're a part of. So We'll see if we get some scores in some other games. As Allen draws a walk, she gets on, brings up senior left fielder Riley Trice, her first home run of the season on Tuesday. And that ball goes off second baseman J.C. Thaxton's glove, goes into right center. Allen will be held at third. Riley Trice at first. Always looking to advance bases. But she'll stay at one. So Allen goes to third. Riley Trice at first. Brings up junior right fielder Kensington Marsh, who had an RBI single in the first. First time hitting in the 3 spot this season. She's had a hot bat for the Cougars. She swears the bunt, fakes it, takes the pitch high. Robinson had kind of a pseudo first and third play on there, but Riley Trice will get down to second. Shelby Allen is at third, and the Cougars are threatening again. Second and third, Marsh fouls that one back. Now goes 1-1. Here we are at the top of the second here in Tampa. We're in Tampa, Florida. We don't get into city limits in Tampa very often, just for some logistical reasons, but we're here tonight to see Durant at Robinson High School softball. A great drag bunt right there by Marsh. We'll get 1 run in. Calling dead ball. Batter out because she was out of the box probably. Allen will go back to third. Trice will go back to second. So home plate umpire Don Goldstein explained that to head coach Olivia Cuellar for Durant, as Marsh will be called out for being out of the batter's box on that bunt. So Allen will stay at third, Trice at second. This will bring up the cleanup hitter tonight, freshman Brycelyn Biedenball. Struck out in the first. Swings and misses on that one. The Biedenball just needs to put it in play here, it looks like. Just trying to hit it over the lights into the baseball field where Durant and Robinson are also playing in baseball tonight. Pitch from Van Zant. Gets Biedenball swinging an high one again. She's way out in front of it. See if Biedenball can help herself, not really help her cause anymore, since she's not the pitcher of record, giving up 6 in the first inning. Fouls that one back. Stays 0-2. Olivia Van Zant got a little trouble in this inning. First time pitching with a lead tonight here in the second, after giving up 5 in the first. But she's got a 6-5 lead here on Durant here in the bottom of the second. Rise ball, Biedenball gets a piece of that one to stay alive. Count stays 0-2. 2 outs here in the top or the bottom of second. 6-5 game. And it does catch the outside corner. Strikeout number 4 in the night for Van Zant, and that's a big strikeout of Biedenball. 1 hit, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left for the Cougars. We're going to the bottom of 2, 6-5. Okay, so we come back here at the bottom of 2. 6-5, Robinson leading off. Junior third baseman Lindsay Chadwick doubled and scored in the first. And she's going to face senior Mckenna Thompson in the game. In relief, just moved over from first base, swapped positions with freshman Bryson Beadenball. So senior Mckenna Thompson, second game this week she's pitching. She pitched the first inning of the blowout win over Brandon on Tuesday night. Striking out the side, but totally different lineup here tonight with Robinson. Big bats for the Robinson Knights. They put 6 on the board in the first after giving up 5 in the top of the first. 6-5 Robinson here. Chadwick, the 3-hitter for the Knights. She's one of the big bats. Ball up from Thompson. Gets her swinging to get ahead 1-2. Again, Mckenna Thompson signed with Miami-Dade College going down to South Florida. Played some JUCO softball in the fall. Late bloomer for the Durant Cougars. Hasn't played or even pitched much until this season. That ball down the middle, struck hard. Trice does a great job short hopping it in left field. That is a line drive single for Lindsay Chadwick. Second hit of the night. 2 for 2 so far. That'll bring up first baseman Destiny De Hoyos.
Number 17, Destiny De Hoyos. You got that?
So the Durant Cougars on pitcher number 2 tonight, and we're only in the bottom of the second. Big swing there by De Hoyos. She grounded out in the first. Ball's behind here, 0-1. Big swing. This is a big swinging Robinson Knight ball club. They now have 14 on the season after 1 tonight from Jordan Stevens. That's what head coach Ed Galeo and his. That's a base hit up the middle, hard ground ball. Allen gets it in quickly just like that. 2 runners on after 2 base hits for the Robinson Knights, and they have first and second threatening again here on Durant.
And now coming to the plate wearing 2-2, Alexis Lantrip.
So the DP tonight, Alexis Lantrip, comes up now with first and second. Ahead of her, no outs against senior Mckenna Thompson. Alexis singled and scored in the first. Thompson now giving up 2 hard hit balls for base hits. Goes up top there. Raina Trice asking for help to see if she went, and she did. So Raina Trice picks the pocket there. Ball, it was called a ball, asked for help. Good call by the senior catcher, Raina Trice. So Thompson gets ahead 0-1, but has 2 runners on behind her, first and second for Robinson. Ball hit hard down the left field line, but curling foul. This is right in front of us, everybody. We have a perfect view from home plate to the left field foul pole. Watched it the whole way. She got just ahead of it. If she doesn't, then this is a 9-5 game. But it's a long strike, 0-2. So the 0-2 pitch from senior Mckenna Thompson goes high. Ooh. Good job of framing by Raina Trice there. That's a big strikeout for Thompson. 1 out now. Brings up right fielder Coco Poussin. She reached on an error in the first and scored. She comes up here now, 1 out, first and second, pitch by Thompson. Big swing by Poussin, fouled back. I don't. Sorry, we're having issues trying to find the comments on Facebook, but we can't get to it. Great pitch there on the corner from Thompson. Goes to 0-2 on Poussin.
Here we go.
0-2 pitch from Thompson on Poussin. Goes up high. This is 1-2. Again, 6-5 Robinson. Here in the bottom of the second. 5 camera angles tonight, everybody. We do not have the center field camera. We apologize for that. Change up, goes in, just misses. Nice try by the catcher, Raina Trice again to steal one there. We do not have the center field camera tonight. We got here later than normal due to some car issues. But we were here, so we didn't have time to set that one up, but we do have 5 camera angles. As opposed to just one sitting on the back of the fence. We will bounce it around as best we can to make the footage look that much better. Great pitch there by Thompson. Back-to-back strikeouts to help her cause. Brings up shortstop Jocelyn Campo. First pitch in there for a strike. Thompson starting to find a groove a little bit here. Back-to-back strikeouts off and giving up back-to-back hard base hits. Here in the second, 6-5 Robinson. Just not sure, even early in a game like this, and Durant can hit too, but just the psyche. They can't afford to get behind any more this early in the game, as they are still trying to get settled into their second half of the season on basically after a 4-week layoff, but that's just what it is. That's the hand they were dealt, and they got to deal with it. This is their second game coming back after winning on Tuesday over Brandon, but tonight they find themselves down 6-5 here in the second. 2 outs, 0-2. Pitch from Thompson. Campo fouls that one away. Stays alive. Campo singled in the first. Was called out, or then was forced out at second on a grounder to shortstop Emily Smith. So she comes up here now. It's 0-2. She's got runners at first and second as she faces senior Mckenna Thompson. Ball hit hard into left center. It keeps carrying, and it's a 3-run homer for Jocelyn Campo. And it's now 9-5, like we had just said, what Durant does not need this early in the game. So you question their psyche and how they're going to battle back. But it is still early. Now 9-5, home run number 2 in the night for the Robinson Knights. 3-run shot off the bat of shortstop, junior shortstop Jocelyn Campo. So we get a little team meeting in the middle, called from senior captain Emily Smith, who's at short. Gets on her teammates a little bit. Let's go. Let's figure it out. Still early in the second, but it's 9-5 Robinson. Just like that. It'll bring up so just got a correction. That was not Campo that hit that home run. That was a pinch hitter, Candace Rapina. So we apologize on something like that. Now the ball hit hard. I didn't even have to see it. I could hear it as I was looking down at the scorecard. Falls in for a base hit off the bat of Sydney Hall.
Now coming to the break, Double Ocho J.C. Paxton. Okay.
So J.C. Thaxton, second baseman. Gets way out in front of that high pitch. Fouls it down the left field line. That's just a long foul. So 2 outs here for senior Mckenna Thompson. Senior Mckenna Thompson here trying to get out of this difficult spot here in the second, down 9-5. Has a runner at first behind her, but is ahead 0-1 with 2 outs on second baseman J.C. Thaxton, sophomore, like the only sophomore starting for Robinson tonight. Pitch from Thompson, takes a little bit off, gets the outside corner. So 0-2. 9-5 Knights here in the second. Could be a long game for us here tonight, Gavi. With the bats on both sides. This is the longest that we've called for a high school game. But we're happy to be here. We thank everybody at Robinson High School for allowing us to come here. We got rain and charge right in front of us, and it hit the net. 0-2, or still stays 0-2, excuse me. On that pop-up, that was right in front of our booth here. We're in kind of like a makeshift, like it's basically a shed, like a press box. Here off first base side, between home plate and the on-deck circle for the Robinson players. But we get a great angle here, a great view of the ball field. Beautiful night here in South Tampa. Throw down there by Trice, why not? Help your pitcher out, help your team out, get out of the inning. So 9-5 Robinson trying to add on to it here early on in the second. Runner on, J.C. Thaxton at the plate. Thompson goes high again, misses. It goes to 2-2. There's a strike 3, and then I was just listening and hearing the Durant dugout get loud. So few of the reserves getting loud, cheering on their senior pitcher.